All right, welcome to Lundy Lake. You're watching Trout West, and we are out here on a nice, warm fall afternoon. It's maybe not quite noon. It's real close to noon right now, but the sun is laying lower in the sky this time of year. It gets dark a lot faster, and the nights are cold. It is probably upper 20s, mid 20s here every night, and can warm up. It could get up there in the 50s, 60s, even a 70 on some of the warmer days. But we are here to target these late season trout, and had to strap on the boots. We picked these up. These are nice. They're like a Sim, kind of like a deck boot made by Sims. Very, very good boot, man. This thing is comfortable. It's like I could wear this as like a daily shoe. Super comfortable. Not cheap, but did catch them on sale through Amazon. So we're gonna give them a whirl. This is why we need them, because you see the creeks here. Now across this way, there are several creeks that flow, and where we'll be standing used to be the lake, and it is gonna be muddy. These are not gonna look pretty for much longer. They're gonna get real dirty. So we gotta cross several little creeks and to get over to the fishing spot. So anyway, beautiful fall morning. Check out the colors all throughout. Amazing. Super pretty out here right now, and this is why we come out here, because we want to enjoy the scenery and the good fishing. A lot of people think it's just about the fishing. For me, it is not. That's probably 20% of why I like to come out here. Mostly it's just to enjoy the mountains, look around, and get away from it all. So anyway, we're gonna go do that. We're gonna get away from it all. Gonna go hit the fishing spot and see what we can get today. Got quite a lot of gear with me, packed all the goodies, jigs, spoons, bait. So we'll see what produces, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. The last time I walked through here when the water was low, we found a lot of really old lures. They look like they were from like the 30s and 40s, man, like some super old ones. But today we are still looking. It looks like there's one there. Look at that. Not bad. Good little find. This thing has been in here. You can see it doesn't have the hook anymore. But hey, that's not a coincidence, man. I mean, I was just talking about it and I already found one. But there's lots of them in this area. So if you're ever up in the Eastern Sierra and you go to a lake and the water is down, check for lures and stuff. Look around. You'll probably find some decent gear. All I got to do is put some new stuff on here and should be ready to fish it. So anyway, we're making our way across, and we got some real muddy areas coming up here. So we'll see. I do not have a walking stick, but I recommend it if you're not very nimble, and we'll just see how she goes. But you can see there's a bunch of streams. There's another one. You can see how it drops down. Creates a pretty nice channel. Anyway, gonna jump across. Let's keep going. I'm 99% sure we just had some spawning fish up in this creek. They got spooked when I went through. But there's one under this undercut right below me. Right here is a fish, and another one went darting up this way. Oh, there he is. I see him. He's going in right there. Yeah, there's one tucked up in that rock right there. Like right in here. So there's definitely some smaller spawning trout here at Lundy Creek. Little guy. But they're up here for a reason. They made their way from the lake. We're coming up to the main channel. That was one of them, but this one over here is on the other side. There's one more little creek here, and then the main channel. The main channel is the one that these boots are really for. Hopefully the water is not more than like 6 to 8 inches deep. Haven't experienced too bad of mud, but these boots have already paid for with what I've used them for. So we're crossing a stream here, and they're great. These are worth every penny, guys. Some people just buy those cheap boot deck boots, like $20 for a set. But man, these are not like those. These are really comfortable, and those other kind tend to be kind of rigid and bothersome on the feet. So these are nice, real comfortable. Like I said, I could probably wear these every day and it wouldn't hurt. But here's the main one. We're gonna be looking for trout in here for sure. We are not gonna fish for them. We're just gonna see if we can see them. Yep, there's one there. I just saw one. Just spooked one. So that's cool. See trout up the creek here like this, but we're gonna make our way down over here where it's a little more narrow. This is cool. It's like a trout shaped rock. All right, this is gonna be the first spot right where the water comes in. We're gonna try in this area here with a crappie jig and see if there's anything lingering. And then if nothing's there, they're not staged there, there's no good fish, then we're gonna move a little deeper water and check that out. All right, let's get casted out. Well, nothing there. Gave it about 5 casts and didn't get any hits. I know it sounds like not enough casts, but it wouldn't take long, so we're not interested in that. We'll maybe swing back by here on the way out and throw something different other than the crappie jig that I had on. We'll just see. We're not giving up on the jig, but we're gonna throw at this next spot. We're gonna throw a spoon and try some deeper water. All right, we got bit on that second cast. As soon as the spoon hit the water, felt a bite, but he was way out there, and I feel like I can move over a little bit and be in a better position to get to where they're at. So we're gonna move. I think we found the fish, and let's see if we can get into these guys. colorful. So it's probably either a brookie or possibly a brown. I don't know. We'll see in a sec. Brown trout. Alright, cool. Looks like a brown. Super cool colors. We're gonna get him back out there. Nice looking fish though. All right, we're gonna move on. It's pretty dead. The wind picked up, and right after the wind picked up, I didn't get any more hits on the spoon. I did throw a bait rod out. No action there. So, and I tried it at different depths. So I don't know if the wind just pushed them out, you know, farther into the lake, or if they're just kind of dead overall. But we're not giving up on it. We're gonna come back in a day. It's probably, well, a day and a half from right now, and we're gonna try it again and see what's going on. Weather should be a little different, a little less wind that day, and we'll give it a shot. So anyway, gotta pack it up, and stay tuned for the wrap up. Well, those boots sure held up perfectly. It was a great little test for them. Unfortunately, the fishing didn't take off. Got a couple of really good bites on the spoon and one brown, and then the bite shut down as soon as that wind started. But it's all good. Mainly wanted to come here to test out those boots. Gonna be back here probably in a couple days, and then again in about 2 weeks. So plenty of time to get this figured out and get back into those fish. But nice looking brown on a spoon. Not disappointed. Love those boots, man. Get those boots from Simms if you're looking for something so you could traipse around in the mud and not ruin your shoes. But beautiful. Look at the fall color still here over here at Lundy Canyon. So beautiful. All right, well, that's it for me. Special shout out to the sponsor, Walker River Lodge. Go check them out. This spot right here, Lundy, about 25 minutes, 30 minutes away. Lee Vining, Yosemite, just down the street. So, hey, great place to stay, Walker River Lodge. We'll put a little link in the description below so you can go check them out, book them soon. They tend to book up on the, you know, closers, openers, and all that stuff, and they stay pretty full during the summer. So get on it, guys. Get over there, check them out. Go check out Bridgeport. It's awesome up there this time of year. So anyway, I'm thirsty, hungry, gotta go get checked in and relax. That's it for today. We'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.